G'day and welcome to the English in the NRL, round 11, Indigenous round wrap. And I'm sorry it was a horror round for the English. It's bad news. Josh Hodgson, fractured thumb, he's out 6 to 8 weeks. On top of, John Bateman will be back hopefully round 13, they're thinking. But James Graham, fractured fibula, out 8 to 10 weeks. It was a horrid weekend for the Dragons and the Raiders. Both teams lost. The Raiders lost 22-16 for the Cowboys. That's 3 on the bounce now for them. And the Dragons went down 16-9 in the Southern Sydney Derby against their hated neighbours, the Sharks. So, yeah, really, they've lost 5 in a row now. And now losing James Graham, who's the heart and soul of the team. Dragons fans, you're in all sorts of trouble. The Raiders, it's going to be interesting. They've got some tough games coming up. On the weekend, Hodgson was playing well till he went off at half-time, realised, geez, my thumb's a bit sore. It was actually busted. So he said he had trouble gripping the ball. I wonder why. Anyway, Ryan Sutton, well, he played. I'm going to do a bit of stats this week, just so, I've got on the websites. I thought I'll throw a few numbers at you. Ryan Sutton played 37 minutes and 33 tackles. So that was not a bad effort from him. 3 tackle breaks as well, so he's doing well with the ball. He's putting in, but the rest of the team just weren't there. Elliott Whitehead, another 80-minute performance, 40 tackles, ran over 100 metres, and 3 tackle breaks for Elliott Whitehead. That's a good day at the office for him in a losing side. Not his fault. The Raiders really missing John Bateman. Jason Tamalolo carved him up through the centre. And they're really missing Bateman, Whitehead, Sutton. They're just missing that bit of toughness. Now, the ones who are flying are the Englishmen in the South Sydney team. The Rabbitohs clear at the top of the table after a 32-16 win over the Tigers. And Slammin' Sam, I talk about him every week, and it was another massive 80-minute performance from him. 188 metres. He was opposite Chris McQueen and absolutely blasted him. It was a knockout decision to Sam. He's belting everyone. Now listen to this for his brothers. Tom, 40 minutes, 175 metres, 2 tackle breaks and 1 offload. That is sensational stuff. Tom is pumping that out every week. He's going great guns. And little brother, George, twin brother, little big brother, 144 metres from his 40 minutes. So he's going well, but Tom is just flying the flag. Him and Sam are just slaying it. For the other Englishman, Ryan Hall, he actually debuted for the Roosters Feeders Club, the North Sydney Bears, the Mighty Bears. And, well, they went as good as the Roosters went. The Roosters got smashed 30-6 by the Knights, and North Sydney got smashed 32-14 by the Knights as well in the Canterbury Cup, which is the reserve grade, the Reggie Reserves here. And I'll just keep a little ear out for Herbie Farnworth. We haven't spoken about him for a long time. He's an Englishman plying his trade. He's signed by the Broncos. He's only a young fella. He's not in the top 30, but I reckon he will be next year. He's playing for North's Devils in the Queensland Entrust Super Cup. And he scored a try. He's a goal-kicking winger. He's scored now 9 tries in 8 games. So look out for Herbie Farnworth. He's one to watch. They lost 34-24 to Wynnum on the weekend, but he is a class act from all reports. Knocked back Man United when he was a young fella. So that's how much he loves rugby league. Most English people's dream, I would imagine, if you could play for Man United. Well, if you live in that area, maybe not if you're on the blue side or down south. But he wants to play rugby league and he will play for England, mark my words. So I'll see you. It's a split round this weekend. We hate them. It stuffs up the NRL, but that's all everyone's talking about here. You probably don't give a rat's ass or a brass... It's brass monkeys weather here too, by the way. It's 8 degrees. Why do you think I'm dressed like this? This is Canberra. This is why the Englishmen like coming here. It's cold. It's beautiful. They love the rough, tough stuff. And the Canberra Raiders have 3 guys in Origin. We'll get the teams in a later today, and I'll do a round 4 preview. There's only round 13, round 12. Get it right, idiot. It's only 4 games this week, and the Raiders are playing. They've got 7 players missing. So we'll do a preview of that tomorrow. Anyway, the Englishmen, not a good week. James Graham and Josh Hodgson, 2 of the best, gone. They're falling over, they're dropping like flies.